everyone, this is day 7 of the Take Your Power Back healing journey. For those of you who are following this journey, this is day 7. For those of you who are new, if you look in my playlists, you'll see 2 playlists, one called Helpful Videos, the other one called Take Your Power Back, Follow My Journey. These will have all the daily exercises and tasks on how to take your power back from day 1 right up to today, which is day 7. And you can start your journey at any point. I'm on day 7, but you can start your journey today, tomorrow, next month, next week. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at our happiness. What makes us happy? What areas in our life are healthy and balanced? What areas are not? Where do we feel happy? Where do we not feel happy? Because in order for us to take our power back, we need to be happy in all areas of our life. If there's an imbalance or drama or structure or strife, or there's an area of our lives that we're just not happy in, this will affect our confidence. It'll affect our stress levels. It'll have a negative impact on us trying to actually take our power back. So in order to take our power back, we need to be happy. Happy in ourselves, happy in our lives, happy in the different situations around us. So we're going to be really delving deep and looking at how happy are you really? Are you really that happy? Are you happy with you, who you are as a person? Are you happy with your connections, your family, your home, your life, your hobbies, your health, your fitness? Are you happy as a whole? And if you're not happy, if something feels unbalanced or out of whack or just not harmonious, then what is it? What's causing it? And how can you rectify it? How can you make it right? So in a moment, this will come up on your screen. This is what we covered yesterday. So today will be here. My happiness is important, and we're going to be covering that. So a photo of this will appear on your screen in literally just a few seconds, a few moments. And I'm going to talk you through it step by step on what the daily exercise is and how to really take a deeper look at your happiness and work out what areas of your life you're not actually that happy in and how you can change it and turn things around so that you start feeling more grounded, stable, secure, and happy in yourself, but also in all areas of your life. So we will jump into that. Please do like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll jump into it. Okay, so on your screen is the little draft I drew. In the cloud at the top, it says, my happiness is important. And we're going to be looking at all these different areas in your life that all contribute to your personal happiness. And this is home, family, social, health, friends, hobbies and interests, pets, relationships and love, fitness, finances, spiritual path or your religion, yourself, and your career or school. So these are all the areas. All these areas have to be healthy, they have to be balanced, and you have to feel happy in all of these areas in order to really step into your power and be living a happy life where you feel completely happy and content in all areas of your life. So what we're going to do is we're going to become our own happiness detectives. We're going to turn into detectives, our happiness detectives. And we're going to look at each of these lives, these areas as individuals. So I would recommend working on one area first before moving on to the next area. So for example, you may say, right, I'm choosing to work on my home life first. The home. My home is the first area I'm going to be focusing on and being my happiness detective with. Do not move on to any of the other areas until you completely tackled the home area. So what you could do is you can look at the specific area in greater detail. Ask yourself questions. Am I happy in my home? Does my home feel like my sanctuary? Do I like the area I live in? Is my home too cluttered? When I come home each day, do I feel really relaxed, like I'm home, I'm in my sanctuary? What's working in my home, what's not working, what changes do I need to make so that I feel happier in my home? How can I feel happier in my home? So you really dig in deep. You're going to start asking yourself some questions, maybe list down all the positive things that you really love about your home, And then all the negative things are things like, oh, too much clutter, the roof's broken, the tap's broken, I never get that fixed, that really annoys me. There's too much clutter, I feel smothered, I need to decorate. Those things you don't like, that really don't make it feel very homely or doesn't make your home feel happy. So you list all the positives, you list all the negatives, you ask yourself questions about how happy you really are, and it's important to be as honest as possible. Once you've really dug deep and delved deep into your home as a whole, then you can look at action steps. What action steps can you take in order to change your home, to make it happier, to make you feel happier about your home? So you can look at it, you can say, right, action steps. If my house is really a mess, I could start keeping on top of the cleaning, declutter, chuck all my junk away, maybe rearrange each room, give it a new fresh look, do some decorating. If you're really unhappy in your home, you could think of moving, start putting your house on the market or looking at renting somewhere new. So you start looking at what action steps you can take to help you feel better in your home, because the aim is to get you to be completely happy in your home. That is the aim. And if you're not feeling happy with one thing, even if it's something really small that makes you upset, that's going to have a ricochet effect on all other areas of your life. And it'll be harder for you to step into your power if there's an area of your life you don't feel happy in. So you work through that, even if that takes you a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year. Don't move on to the next topic until you've really worked through that first topic. Once that's done, you can tick it off and say, yes, I'm completely happy in my home. Right, what's the next thing on my list? I could do family next. Right, now I'm going to make sure I'm completely happy in my family. Again, look at this in great detail. What's working, what's not working. List the positives, list the negatives. What changes need to be made? Are you really happy within your family? What can you do to help you feel happier? Are there necessary changes you need to make within your family life and your family situations? How can you rectify these? Then make an action steps. And when you make these action plan, the action steps, you list down the action steps that you can actually take. Once you've got those action steps, then actually take action on them. Spend the next month, the next 6 months, the next year actually working on improving your family life, working on improving your home or whichever area it is. Do those action steps, put them into action and do that work, because that is what's going to bring you happiness. And once you feel completely happy in that area, you can then move on to the next area and so forth. You could work on more than one area at a time if you feel comfortable doing that. But the reason why I say it is best, it's recommended to do one specific area at a time. It's because if you're trying to read 3 or 4 different books at once, or you're taking on quite a lot of work at your career, your job, you're taking on 2, 3, 4 different projects, you can't really give 100% of your divided attention and energy to any of the one specific things. If you're trying to read 4 or 5 different books at once, you get the characters muddled up, the storylines muddled up. If you're trying to take on too many projects at once, it could just all become a bit of a blurry mess. That's why I would recommend just working on one specific area at a time and working until you feel completely happy in that area and you found your happiness in that area. Then you can move on to the next one. But it is completely up to you. If you prefer to work on more than one area, then by all means, you can. It's your healing journey. Do what feels right for you. So I hope you found this to be helpful. All you have to do, like I say, is just work through each area. I'll give you the titles again, the different areas. There's home, family, social, health, friendships, interests and hobbies, pets, relationships and love, fitness, finances, spiritual path or religion, career or school, and self. Self is you as a person. If you're happy with you, your mood, your anxieties, stress, anything like that, you as a person. So these are the different areas, the different categories that you can work through. You can choose which area you want to focus on first. Some areas you'll find you'll work through them really quickly and may only need 1 or 2 things changed, or perhaps you're really happy in that area already. There may be other areas that need a bit more work and they take a bit longer. We're all different, and we all have different areas in our life that need more attention than other areas. So I hope you find this to be helpful. Thank you so much again for watching, and until tomorrow, bye. Oh, please do like, share, subscribe. I'd really, 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 really appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.